So you start to hire needs. Oh, yeah, so you can pull those blankets outside. Like this, they won't be quite as many.
Could be high.
Yeah, take that bottom blanket and open it up a notch so that your feet,
So that my feet.
yeah, the bottom one, the very bottom. Open it up a notch into your feet.
You stick across that bridge.
Set the crossing in the center of the shoes, yeah,
Open up.
and don't pull your feet back, don't pull your feet back, your feet under your knees. And you roll the front thighs in, rub the backs of the thighs on the floor. So it's not just pulling the flesh weight, because if you just pull the flesh weight, the sit bone is a little sharp. But you want to turn the whole thigh. The front thigh in and the back thigh. A little higher this time, one more. Yeah, and try that with the rolls through, let's see.
High chair. Will be.
It is what it is. But it's back, yeah, yes, that's it, good. Now your legs have a chance to come down. And it would be good if we were maybe doing now, to have your blocks behind you, just in case you need to, put your hands there, okay? So we will, yeah, so everybody roll the front thighs in and rub the pelvic floor. And then rub the sacrum in and out, feel that lift in your central channel, just lean back on the side, so your shoulders are over your hips, that's it. And then tuck the chin slightly and lift the occiput, the base of the skull up off the top of the neck, so your neck becomes long like a swan. Release your inner thighs to your inner knees, not to lift your legs up, lift them, release down. Make teacup hands, move your hands alongside your hips, a little bit behind, press on the hips, support, and press on the blanket or block. And lift the sides of the body up from the outer hips to the armpits. Keep the hips and thighs rooting down. Don't lift the legs up. Release the legs down as you lift the sides of the body up. Okay, and not to push the front ribs forward. Draw the front ribs towards the back ribs so the ribs are right up over the hips, not in front of the hips. Okay, and then bring your hands on your thighs, palms to the upper, not elbows more or less than your shoulders. So they're just arms are just comfortable and drops. So not holding the arms in any way. And then let your eyes be either closed or softly looking down and observe your breath. Begin to lengthen your breath. Lengthen your inhale. And lengthen your exhale. And observe the transition between the inhale and the exhale. There's a slight pause, observe that pause. And also at the end of the exhale, before you begin the inhale. When you inhale, there's a natural lifting and opening of the chest. Maintain that as you exhale. Let the breath spread not just in your lungs, but into your whole body, into your arms and legs, hands and feet. The whole torso and the brain. Fill your body with energy, life force, light with the breath. With your opening chant, you can bring your hands to Adho Mudra, the center of the chest, thumbs firm at the sternum, lift the sternum, bottom to top, roll the upper arm bones back, and draw the elbows down. Connect the shoulder blades firmly onto the back. Take a breath in and out with one together. Inhale deeply for Om. Om response. Sahana Bhavatu.
Sahana Bhavatu.
Sahana Bhunaktu.
Sahana Bhavatu.
Sahaviryam. Sahaviryam. Kalavavahai. Tejasvi
Tejasvi
Navadidam
Navadidam
Astu Ma
Astu Ma
Vidvishavahi
Vidvishvahi
Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You can deep breath, lift your heart, and then as you exhale, release your head over forward, chin in towards your chest. Release your hands down to your thighs again, and pause for a few breaths here. Bowing the head to the heart. Draw the front of the throat towards the back of the neck, and the sides of the throat towards the back of the neck, and up along the jawline towards the base of the skull. Releasing the muscles at the back of the neck. Keep lifting the center and the sides of the body up as you move the outer hips and thighs down. Curl the chin towards the clavicular notch, stimulating Korma chakra, the tortoise chakra, so the withdrawal of the senses. Let the energy of your eyes, brain, and other senses descend into your heart center, moving out of your thinking brain and into your sensing and feeling body. And maintain a sense of self emanating from your heart center, not just at the front, but also at the back and the sides. And with your eyes closed on an inhale, slowly curl up the back of your neck. And draw the chin backwards so the ears are over the shoulders and back of the neck is long. Relax the shoulders and keep your eyes closed. And raise your gaze. With your eyes closed, take your eyes to the back of your head. And soften and broaden your internal focus. And imagine that you're gazing ahead from your heart center as you allow your eyelids to gently close open. So we're going to do Adho Mukha Virasana. Virasana forward. You can take whatever you need under your knees. In fact, you have 2 blankets. Use something under your knees, so you can have a blanket like this. For under your knees, you can, if you have feet standing, roll up the blanket under your ankles, so you can stand in your feet here. Okay. And the roller goes like this. Under the ankles, right? If you have tight ankles, that's nice. If you need something between your hips and heels, you can take that one, sit long. Have something for your head, like a block or blanket, if needed. And then you can fold the blanket in half like this. Okay. And then you sit on the heels and you come over forward into Adho Mukha Virasana, spreading the palms well from the elbows, and let the hips hold at the hip crease. And the front of the hip points come down between the thighs. And then we're going to put the hands on the blanket. You might have to adjust the distance of the blanket. So the reason we put the hands on the blanket is so that they're a little bit higher. And then you can really focus on the firming of the shoulder blades onto the back. And take the chest deeper in towards the ground. So the armpit chest moves closer and closer to the ground. So you can have a support for your head here if you need it. Either a blanket or a book. And then you press your hands down into that blanket from your shoulder blades and from your elbows in and up. So it's like downward facing dog, arms straight up. Yeah, straight arms. Yeah, so it's got to take a block for your head. Mia, move yourself back a little bit. So your hands are right on that blanket, not the forearms. Oh, yeah, just the hands, that. Bring the elbows in, so don't let your elbows bend. Squeeze your elbows in and roll your inner elbows a little bit more up towards the ceiling. And then press down. Yeah, that's better. Tuck your chin a little towards your, yeah. So the back of the neck is long. Good. Straight elbows. Squeeze the elbows in and up. Yeah. Press down into the hands. Not to turn the wrists in the funny way. Look at your hands. Press the base knuckles of the fingers down. So the forearms turn into internal rotation, then the upper arms turn into external rotation, and then you find that sweet spot so they're straight. Upper arms into external rotation,
forearms do the opposite, into rotation. So they can do different things, yeah, and then you, that's it, like that, that's a straight elbow.
What is it?
Yeah. Good. Yeah, firm here, yes, and press down there, good. Next time you can go a little wider with your knees, yeah, and then this goes in and forward, that way, breathe.
Forward.
Spine goes in and forward, yeah, as the butt stays down,
Hmm.
yes. They're elongating here, tuck your chin. Yes, so back of the neck is long, bring the chin in towards the chest, more, yes, like that. And then for the elbows, in and out, yes, that's downward facing dog arms, good. Breathe into the back. Bring the elbows, so here's your triceps, they have to go in and out, like that, yeah. Yes, the arms go this way and the arms go that way. And yes. Good. This down. Yes, the little shape open. Yeah, we should be able to see. Yes. That's good. Breathing. Okay. Good. Okay, and then come up onto hands and knees. So we're gonna do alternating arms and legs. So you have just one blanket under your knees. And then you have your hands just maybe a teeny bit over to the shoulders or right under the shoulders, but not that. Okay, and then the knees under the hips and not to sway the back. So throw the tailbone in toward the pubic bone. So you elongate your lower back, lower belly to spine, and then front ribs towards the pubic bone. So the back ribs aren't sinking either, but still pull the chest forward as you pull the hips back. So you have stability and firmness, and then you're going to curl your right toes under, look back to your heel, lift your right heel up, so your right heel is in line with your right buttock, and then firm your outer left hip in, roll the right buttock around to the front, roll the inner right thigh up, and push out through that heel as you extend the torso forward. Then you can point the foot, if you like, and elongate, don't grip the sole of the foot when you point, just extend the ankle, and the front of the leg from the psoas up under the rib cage. Grip the kneecap, straight knee, yeah, and then change. So first take the left leg, curl the toes under, look back at it, lift the heel so it's in line with the buttocks, then you can point the foot, outer right hip in, from the waist, roll the left buttock around to the front, roll the inner left thigh up and extend from the front, from the psoas up under the rib cage, across the top of the hip. Extend the front of the leg as you extend the torso forward. And then release and change. Do the right leg. Now you can just extend. You don't have to throw the toe under, but you want to find that firming of the waist, right? And roll the buttock, yeah, from the waist, that's it. So you don't, you can move your upper back in and forward and pull the waist in, yes. And move this forward, move the chest forward, look forward, chin forward, there you go. And then change, good. Left leg, extend. Roll, yeah, you can extend the front of the foot as best you can, extend the front of the leg, right? Yeah, and bring the right hip in, roll the left buttock down, so it's in line with the right one. Yeah, lift the inner left thigh up and extend the torso forward out of the hips, yes, as you extend the leg back at the same time, and then change. So this is under your knees, like, so, yeah, if you bring your knees under, yeah. Okay, that's it. And change again. Pull the waist in, ribs to pubic bone, pull the right hip in as you extend the left leg, keep the left buttock rolling down, so it's in line with the right buttock, and then change. So now you're gonna extend your right arm, your right leg and your left arm, right leg and left arm. Yeah, and when you extend the arm, turn the palm in, and extend the arm and leg apart from each other. You can look at the hand, but not if you lift your whole torso up, so. So you want to keep your left shoulder and right shoulder even, left and right hip even, and change. And both, and the leg that's extending, then use straight, spread your fingers. Every time you put your hands down on the ground, spread your fingers. Yes, good. And extend the arm and leg apart from each other and change. You do that a couple more times in your own time, okay? So extend the arm and leg apart, but at the same time, you keep the torso stable, including the hips and the shoulders. Yeah, good, straighten your back, right side. Straighten and knee, yes, and change.
Extend the arm and leg apart from each other, bring the other outer hip in. So that that's the less stable side. Good, and now support this, yeah. Yes, and change, yeah. Okay, one more time. On each leg and arm, and then rest again, if you're asking for, you just have your knees on the blanket. And rest. So you can bring your knees on the blanket, ankles to long. Take your arms over, and this time you don't have to blanket with your hands, but imagine someone's pressing your shoulder blades gently down and get your underneath chest close to the ground, and then take the head down and breathe. It should be a little easier this time. So separate your hand just a little bit more, Stephen, and don't overextend your thumbs like that. It's too much thumb extension. And bring your right hand more forward. It's coming out too much. Bring your right hand in. Yeah, just like that. So your wrist creases point straight ahead. Bring your left thumb in. Don't overextend your thumb. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So. Rest there. Yes. Yeah. It's not about. This is hyperextension. You don't want that. These three you can spread. Yes. Yes. Good. And then you move on. You okay, Scott?
Yeah, it's fine here, bothers a bit.
Okay, so if that's too low for you, you always take a blanket between your hips and heels, right? We're gonna come up now anyway, but that's something that if you don't try to bend your knee too much, if your knee hurts and you need something. Behind your knees here, right? We lower, so you don't bend so much, okay? And you're going to just take for yourself, no matter what, okay? So we're gonna come up with a downward facing dog, so you can move blankets. Have two blocks at the front of your mat. Maybe you should opt for that, or close enough to come down. And go to your hands. And whenever you put your hands down, spread your fingers. Don't hyperextend the thumbs or the pinky, but spread the middle three fingers, right? And see the wrist creases are pointing straight ahead, not in. Go to in, so you can look at your thumbs out of your wrist crease. Yes, there you go. Now, as you press down and forward into the hands and fingers, lift up energetically from the palms of the hands through the arms into the shoulders. Bring your hands a little wider, and your hands a little bit out. Yes, too much. Just a little, yeah. Pull the waist in, push the buttocks back toward the heels, okay? Throwing the toes under, press down into the hands, forward into the fingers, press down from the heels into the balls of the feet, and then inhale and lift up your knees and hips, and exhale, release your head, and take your waist towards your spine. And take a few breaths here with your heels up, don't try to get the heels down. Instead, firm your elbows in, roll the inner elbows a little bit up, and broaden the top of the shoulders, the shoulder blades. No, the other thing. Yes, squeeze the elbows in, squeeze the triceps in, firm the triceps, yeah, that's it. Now, as you press down into the hands, do it from the shoulder blades. As you press forward into the fingers, do it from the tops of the shoulder blades. Take the top of the shoulder blades deeper in. And then really fold the hips down, take the inner groins back, outer hips back, and pull the hips back using the legs. Bring the feet a little bit toward the outer edges of the hips, not too narrow, okay? And then as you reach the heels back, take them a little out to the side so that the outer edges of the feet are parallel, as well as the inner edges, best you can. And as the heels reach down, lift the head of the shin bone up off the top of the foot. Don't crease the ankle there. Lift the kneecaps up and press the thighs back. Take the weight back into your legs. Release your head. Now walk your feet forward. Walk your hands back and come to Uttanasana, standing forward bend. And you can bend and widen your knees, right? And bring your fingertips alongside your feet. If you need blocks, you can take those. And release your head down from your tailbone through your whole spine. Release your hips over forward, right? And release your head. Let your head be heavy. And as you exhale, hollow out your abdomen and tuck it up under your ribs. So very soft and hollow. And then as you're here, slowly release your hamstrings up from the backs of the knees to the sitting bones and broaden the backs of the thighs to the sitting bones and the pelvic floor. Roll the inner thighs back as well as the outer hips. And then root down from the backs of your knees, just above the knee, down into your heel. That's your calf muscle. Root down and lift the kneecaps up and start to straighten the legs. And then walk your hands forward and so that your feet are sit on the distance apart and your fingertips are under your shoulders. So here's where you need your blocks. So you get a lot over in. Yeah, so have your blocks handy. So you can have your fingertips on blocks, okay? Come up on your fingertips. You're getting ready to come up. Head up, look up. when you go with on your fingertips, if you're getting ready to come up, right? And your hands should be under your shoulders. Okay, straight elbows, chin up. Yeah, see how it moves your upper back in? Yeah. So you can, and we can move your hands a little forward and shift your weight just a teeny bit forward as well. Yeah. Head up, pull the blocks back, maybe the blocks are too far forward. Straight arms, head up, sky, head up. Yeah, straight arms. You're getting ready to come up, head up, look up. Look at here. Both blocks up, yeah. Straight arms, straight, yes, there you go. Shift your weight, shift your weight, yes. It's a little forward. Okay, good. Straight knees if you can. Good. Now extend your right leg back so it's parallel to the mat. Graham, take the blocks higher. Yes. Yeah, extend your right leg back. No, it stays off the ground. So this is sorry. Here. Parallel to the ground. Yeah, that's it, like that. Yes, good. Roll the right thigh in, lift the inner right thigh up, point the foot, only parallel to the ground, only parallel to the ground. Find that parallelity and lift your head up, chin up. Yes, extend the torso forward, extend the leg back. Yes, draw the outer left knee up to the outer left hip, bring the outer left hip in as you roll the right buttock over. Good, firm the kneecap, extend the leg. Extend the torso, head up, yes, exhale, lower your right leg down. Come all the way down into your forward bend, take a breath. You can soften your ankles and knees, and you can soften your ankles and knees and hips, that'll help you soften the hips, and bring your hands and head down. So you can release a little bit, and release the back of your neck. Couple of breaths. We're gonna take the walk higher. Yeah, okay, and then come back to that concave, okay? Don't bring your hands too far forward. Bring your hand more back seated and bring your chin and chest more forward. Head up. Yes. Yes. Pull your torso forward as you pull your thighs back. And then you take the left leg up. Bring the outer right hip. Draw the outer right knee up to the outer right hip. Don't push it out. And extend the left leg. Extend from the top of the foot and extend the torso forward. Look lower. Look back at your leg. You want to see how it's doing. And then lift up and look forward. Yeah. Point the foot, Stephen. Yeah. Extend the front of the leg. You don't have to cramp the foot, just grip the knee and extend from the rib cage. Under the rib cage is the psoas, in the waist, extend from the front of the waist. Yes, Graham, good. That's it. Exhale, lower your leg. Come to your full forward bend again. Soften, widen your feet a little bit. Widen your feet, soften your knees and ankles. So bend your ankles and release your head. Yes, release your torso, arms and thighs. Yes, bend your elbows. You go into the forward bend. As you bend your knees, your elbows will bend a little. You don't have to bend your knees so much. Head down. Yes. And remember to move, less jerky and move slow. And like you're moving in water and breathe. Head down, buttocks up slowly. Yeah, good. Okay, so we're gonna do it one more time. Come to your fingertips, head up, extend your right leg. Okay. Now you're going to take an inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to bring your left arm around the back of your left leg, hold the left leg. You can use your right hand for balance and bring your torso towards your left leg as you extend your right leg more and more up. Yeah, bring your hand behind your calf, not on your hip. Yeah, hold your ankle and bring your forearm behind your calf if you can. Yes, yes, and go head to shin. Head to shin, Stephen. Yes. Lift your leg up. Your right leg up. Okay. Good. Now come down. Good. Okay. Come all the way over. And on the other side. So your feet are sitting on the distance apart. Come to your concave. Extend that. Head up. Fingertips. Then lift your outer right knee up to your outer right hip. Bring your outer right hip. Extend your left leg. And as you exhale, you can bring your left hand flat, bring your right arm behind your right calf, and lift your left leg up as you fold into the bend. Yes, and good. Yeah, bring your left hand back, Susan. Palm flat. Left hand, palm, yeah, to help support. Yes, this is top leg. This is the top leg. Yes. Good. Exhale, release. Head comes to knee. So sky Mia, when you're going into that, we don't lift your head up, right? You're going into the full forward bend. Oh, yeah, it's a full forward bend. Okay, good. Take your little forward bend in 2 legs. Good. And then you come up on your fingertips
And now you're getting ready to come up, pull the belly in, pull the sitting bones down, with the hamstrings up, with the whole pelvis up, as you reach your arms up at the same time. So your arms shouldn't be an afterthought to the lift, they're part of the torso that we go, not to push the thighs. Yeah, take your arms up and back, lift the head up, be neutral in the chin. Good set, your arms up more and back, up more and back, there you go, squeeze the elbows in as you do. Lift your chin and take your thighs back. Just so, good, that's it, exhale over your mind. Good. Okay, so now we do wall Uttanasana, which is like that, kind of. Okay, so 2 warrior 3. So watch for a second. Put your mat, so you don't need to mat right here. So what goes into the rib cage. So your elbow and forearm and wrist in the same line. Turn your hands out and tell me slowly rotate your shoulders and upper arms. And then since it's like chaturanga, then you push back, okay? And then you're gonna go to Uttanasana. So you want your ears in between, not head dropping, right? And then some of us will be here, so you want to move this in. You might need to take your hands higher to do that. And then some of us do this, right? And then you have to pull the ribs in, hips back, thighs back, from arms. And then you're gonna take the one leg up. This happens, right? So you have to roll the buttock down. You have to lift that outer left knee up to the outer left hip, firm it in, roll the right buttock down and extend from the front of the leg instead of the back. Okay, so we'll first just come into the power bend and then we'll do the one leg up. Okay. The wall Uttanasana is extended back. Wait. Okay, start like this. Remember how I started like this? Yeah, so elbows and wrists in the same line. And not to push your belly into the wall, be like chaturanga. Be chaturanga for breaths. You know chaturanga? Take your belly away, take your chest up. Yeah, don't lift your head. Just there. Yeah, that's chaturanga. Okay, now walk back. Now you can adjust your arms if you need to, but first walk back and go into that. Don't go too far, chest down. Take your torso parallel with the ground. But lift your head up, Stephen. Your head, yeah. Squeeze your elbows in. Yeah, and walk your feet in just a little bit and pull your buttocks down. Pull your buttocks down. More. Yes, that's so much better for you. Squeeze in here. Your arms got a little wide. You want your hands a little narrower. Yeah, good. And then keep your ears in line with your arms. Tuck your chin. Yeah, lift this up. Good. Take this down as you lift your head up. Tucking your chin as you do so. So yeah, and when you tuck your chin, you don't have to drop your head. Yeah, just elongate here. Yeah, lift the sides of the throat up. Take the chin back. That's yeah, and as you do that, yes. The head up, lift the head up. Yeah, okay. Good. That's hard enough. Yeah. Yes, I'm pretty good. I think you need to walk back a little more side. Your arms are too low also. So move over here so you come away from your props. You're gonna get yeah, and then straight out of us. Yes, good. He's getting his arms straight. Good. Excellent.
Now we're lifting up.
No, you don't do it yet. I just want to get everybody here first. Yeah, straight elbows stack, straighter. Push into the wall. Walk your feet a little closer to the wall. Good. Push your buttocks back. Keep your head up. Yes. Yeah, arms a little higher up. Walk your arms up higher. Good. Chest down. Yeah, good. Okay, walk in. So your head, look here. I want to show you what your head's doing, Stephen. Walk in. We're going to repeat this. Okay. So your head does this. You see? That's what you're doing.
But it should be.
And this, right?
Yeah.
So you need to roll your sitting bones down from the waist. And then you need to lift your head up. They're gonna do this, right? No, it's not that, it's this. And then watch my shoulder blades. That. Can you see?
Yes.
Okay. So now you're gonna do it again and then take the right leg up. Okay? It's hard.
This,
Turn your hands out more and lift your arms up higher. Yeah, kind of. Good. Don't let your head hang. Good. Okay, walk in a little side. Walk in, yeah, you're too far back. Walk, now stick your butt out. Some people need to stick their butt out, others don't. Okay, so everyone's different. Now, Stephen, curve buttocks down, moves up. No. Sitting bones, yes, you never need to do that. Walk your feet in and lift your head up a lot. Lift your head up and take your chest down as you lift your head up. Yeah, I know it's hard to separate the different parts of the spine. Lift your ears up to the ceiling. There, you don't know how to lift that. Okay. This is not your neck. This is your back.
Move this in. Yes, there you go, there you go. Then don't drop your head, just elongate the back of your neck. Here's the neck, that's the back, now you're short in the back of the neck. There. Yeah, now extend the right leg, extend the right leg. Don't drop your head, Stephen, don't drop your head. Lift your head up, lift your head. Yes, use your elbows. Yes, good. Outer left knee to outer left hip, roll the right back down. And extend the front of the leg from the side. Yeah, as you push the arms to the wall. And keep the ribs, the pubic bone towards each other. Yes, lower the right leg. In leg. Now, you can walk in if you need to. And take a break. Walk in and take a break. Okay, so it really shows you your misalignments. Yeah, when you do this, you can see all your misalignments come out, right? Yeah, so then you're gonna do the other side. You adjust, right? And it's hard to tell if I'm not all straight or what have you, right? So then, something this happens or that, right? Or then as you extend the leg, your arms just sort of front. So, and then the hip passes to the end, right? So you'll see one side is more stable than the other, right? One standing leg is more stable and so on. Yeah, and then you can bring your hands a little higher, your arms, your torso is a little low, lift your torso, yes, pull your waist in, any amount. Yeah, good, good. Even take your upper back in, middle back in, yes, now walk your feet forward. And move your buttocks a little back, now, too much, there, halfway between this. Yeah, okay. Good, so this is your lower back, this is your middle back, and you move your middle back in toward your chest, in, now that, yes, that, now, that's good. You have to find that little bit of difference, now you pull up like that. Yes. Then the front. Good. Hello, Graham. Hello, straight. Okay. Good. And forward. I really lower back. Good. Our, oh my, I was this down. Okay. Good. Graham's there had never been. Good. Well, in the mirror. Yeah, that's hard. Yeah. Yeah, it really shows you can't straighten this elbow, your legs are way back here, your arms are too low, blah, blah, blah. It shows you don't really know where you are in space. And also, and it's hard to know until you got to practice a little video. Well, yeah, you can look at the video after you can see yourself. And then, yeah.
Your chiropractor?
Yeah, I mean, but then you don't have to hold these too long, but keep repeating, okay? So then the next thing is. Bring your fingers to the wall like this, okay? So look at my fingers. Like this is not an actual down dog shape for your hands, right? And then you push that wall forward, lift up, and you can bring your feet together and then you lift the heels. See how the shoulder blades go towards the wall?
And
So you take the chest towards the thighs. Lift the outer hips, lift the inner legs. With one leg, and then this happens, right? Yeah. So you have to roll that right foot down, and at the same time, that left leg, this leg, you have to draw that knee up to the hip and firm the hip in, the outer leg, right? And that helps you keep your hips square. You see?
Yeah.
And you don't want to do that, okay? Just straight and push here, okay? So this will help you get your elbows straight. Okay? Like this. You don't have to do that with your pinkies, okay? But you're pushing the ball out. Yeah. Yeah. Good. So I'm gonna move your stuff back here. Good. So palms are flat, No, keep your thumbs that way. And flatten your palms. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, you don't have to open so wide. Now push that wall forward and take the chest towards the thighs as you squeeze the elbows in and firm your presence. Good. Now feet together. Lift your hips. I mean your heels, both your hips and heels. Feet together. Lift your heels along. Yes, as you lift your heels, see how that lifts the hips up over the shoulders. Take the chest with the thighs as you do that. Good. Hike the outer hips up, inner legs up, lift one leg up. So heels up, Stephen. So lower your foot, Walk in a little more. Now, push that wall forward, firm your elbows, lift your hip, lift your heels up, feet all the way together, Heels up high as you can. Yes, and that's piping up. Now, one leg up, straight leg up. Yeah, or left leg up, yeah, good. And then outer right knee to outer right hip, push out left buttock and extend from the front of the waist, front of the leg. Yes. Good, Graham, straight knee, that's a straight knee, okay? Yeah. Point, yes, good, just towards the thighs, yes. Release your head, do it in your neck, turn your arms, good, lower the leg. Good. You getting cramps? Well, you can bring your mat to the wall, okay, now, bring your mat to the wall. And then we're gonna do the next one. You don't have to have a mat, but I think it might be helpful. Because you might slide. So what's happening, couple different avenues use that, but so I'm gonna show you. You were like here, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta bring the chest here and then really lift the hips, like you have to lift the hips up, like get light, right? Because you're getting ready to go up, right? Okay, so then the next thing is, you're in between two both. And you have your heels up the wall, okay, and you don't have to be so close, right? You wanna get that hiking hips, and then you take one leg up, like that. Wall split, so again, roll right thigh, lift the outer knee down, the leg is down. Now you go closer, if that's possible, go further, if need be. So you do that on both legs, okay? Okay, you use the mat, probably you want it, and have the both on either side. It depends on if I can leave my hands on the side, but for you, they might, right? You can just move all this. No, don't worry about it, just move. Yeah. Okay, heels off the wall, down low. So have the balls be on the ground. So, yeah, no, put the heels up, so like Barbie. Did you see Barbie?
No.
Oh, well, you have to see Barbie.
Okay.
When she takes off her shoes, like she's still like that, that's so funny. But at the end, she's wearing furs and stuff. And your right hand will look in, Stephen, both hands, good, but the fingers, go ahead, re-spread, no, the fingers, not the fingers, spread, yeah. The thumbs can spread a little too, yes, squeeze the elbows in, yes. Lift the hips up, yes, and then one leg up. Take your right leg up, curl the toes under that roll the right leg around, straighten the knee, lift the outer left knee to the outer left. Here's your outer left and up, to the outer left, yes, that helps you square the hip. Yes, this is also good for your foot huh? In and up. Yeah. Yes, good. Okay, change legs. And when you rest in between, you can take fast, feet come down, and then go back up against the down dog when you're ready. Bring your feet a little more forward, the heels are too high, yeah, bring your feet all the way together, And heels on the wall, and I thought you, get your heels up a little, no, up higher, yes, okay, now just walk your hands back towards the wall. Back towards your feet, that's it, more with the right hand, look at your feet, make them even. Make your hands even, side to side and front to back. Squeeze the elbows in and up. Good. Lift your buttocks. Lift your knees. Good. Now we're coming back. Good. Yes. Curl the toe under. If you can. Yes. Outer right knee up to outer right hip. Roll the left buttock. Yes. And bring that left leg inward. Yeah. In toward the middle. Yes. There you go. Good. So what you can do, and when you want to push up.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
cheated.
You might be a little close to the wall. Oh, it's okay. You're a little close to the wall. Yeah, and also get tired. So you can do that if you want. Don't be too close to the wall. So if you're strong, you can do this. Okay. And then you go into L-shaped handstand. And when you take a thing up, don't throw it back, just straight up. So the other way to get into L-shaped handstand is come down, dog, you go this. And then this, right? So you can take bend your knees and take the buttocks towards your hips. Then you start to straighten your legs. And you have to keep the shoulder blades on the back, right? And then you go to this. Okay, and then you can then. So I can help you bring my feet on your shoulder blades if you want to try it. Okay. And we might want to move that so you're in between words. But it's actually fun. Here. Yeah, there you go, good. Head down, Brandon, your feet are too high, walk your feet more forward. So you're doing plank pose. So you don't wanna do a plank.
Wanna do it tight?
No, you want your legs to be like this, what you were doing was more like this, okay?
I need to get
Look
closer.
at Emily, look at Emily, so look at Sky, you were more like Sky,
Okay.
so you wanna be more like Emily, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So your hands closer to the wall, Sky, and here. Yes, no, that's too high, walk your feet down to the slopes, there you go, firm your elbows in, good, look to the wall, don't look up. Good, push your heels to the wall, buttocks to the heels, buttocks to the heels, take the sitting bones towards the heels. Okay, and then keep your elbows in, lift up, don't sink, and take one leg up, get light, feel the lightness, yes, don't take it too far back, it's too far. That's even, don't know, that's too far back, yes, take the chest to the wall, squeeze the elbows in, yes, and take that leg down with the other one. With the elbows in, don't bend your elbows. Elbows in, lift up, get light, please lift up, yes, and then lower that foot. And so, yeah, so better for you to, yes, Graham, you're a little stiff that way.
yeah.
Want to try it? Try it.
Uh,
So go to down by heels of the wall. Heels of the wall, toes a little forward. Good, spread your fingers well, look at your hands, they're uneven, right? Spread your fingers and press into their hand, down the toe. Take your chest towards your thighs, bring your elbows in. Good, now take one leg up, put towards the buttock on the wall, take the other leg up. Okay. Yeah, walk your feet higher. See, I'm not on his mat, he's so tall, he's suiting me both. Yeah, a little better, bend your knees, take your buttocks to your heels, all the way to your heels, bend your knees, take your buttocks towards the wall. That way, like down low, bend your knees a lot, and then all the way, bend your knees all the way. Okay, walk down, you're gonna come out, you're walking out, walk out one leg and then the other. You can take a bigger step. You can take a big step, yeah. So you're a little far from the wall still, you need to be closer, right, you're two with twos, right, you wanna be more like that. Yeah, okay. All right, we had enough? Yes? I think so. Yes, Emily, good, okay. So, did you get up, you were trying it? All right, okay, I'm just gonna try it. Okay. Good. Now, take one foot up towards the buttocks and then curl the toes under, take the other foot up. Yeah, now straighten the leg. Good, straighten your knees, good. Now take your chest towards the wall, squeeze your elbows in, good. That's it, squeeze your elbows in. Yes, buttocks towards the heel, that way. Chest towards the wall that way, and down, good. Now take one foot to the wall and one leg up. Oh, yeah, oh, that's too far back, straight up. Yes, roll the thigh in, turn the toes in, turn the foot in. Okay. Okay, good, take that other leg, take that leg down, change legs. Other leg up. Good. Pull the waist in, pull the waist in, pull your ribs towards me, okay, bring your leg down, bring your leg to the wall, bend your knees, buttocks to the heels, walk down, one big step, that's a slide. And that was both legs, Kevin. But you should see that, that's what we do, is we get all heavy, right, and we go get right into the earth element and earthbound, and like I'm not an elephant, I'm as heavy as nothing. No, think of your air element, think lightness, think sky, think of that we're mostly air, mostly space.
That's a big.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. What that means is you're identifying with your physical frame and do it from your subtle body, do it from your energy body, do less. It's all about my muscles and bones. You know, relax a little, breathe and feel lightness, right? And of course, if you're stiff, it's harder. It's easier to listen. Because that stiffness makes things hard. Right?
I know something about
Yeah. Okay.
that.
So. Now. Instead of sun salutation, let's do row 1 and 2. So. Row 1. You hold ropes, you walk as far as you can out. Now, if it hurts your shoulders or elbows, you can do this instead. And this actually, let's all do this, it's easier, just watch for it. You walk as far as you can, and then you lift your heels, right? Feet are together, heels up, buttocks forward, chest up, and you kind of pull very gently down on the ropes to lift the chest up. If you pull too much, you fall back, right? And then you can go back a little bit more, and you let your hips come forward, chest up. So it's like a cobra dog kind of shape. If you can, then you would do. The arms like that, but instead of letting Rose pull your arms out of socket, you have to inject your arms into the socket. And draw the shoulder blades down as you lift the chest up, okay? And then you can walk back, you can try again, so now little foot falling more into the middle of the room. Okay, okay?
Yeah.
So make sure your two toes are open. Ready? So both high ropes, you have one high and one low. Okay, so start with the elbows, yeah, walk as far forward as you can, feet all the way together. Then lift the heels, right, and if you can't lift the heels, you can walk back, yeah, that's it. And bring it, squeeze the legs together like a mermaid leg, and push the buttocks forward and lift the chest up, head up, great, head up, yeah, that's it, but don't, make your eyeballs flat. Just, but, you don't wanna like, that's tension, right? Keep your energy into your heart, out of your head, chest up. Good, so, yes, good, lower your heels, walk back a half step or so, and repeat. If you walk too far back, it may be up too hard. You can do that if you want, or just keep doing the elbow one, yeah. Yes, Guy, that was good. Yeah, good. This is good for you.
This feels too easy.
Okay, so.
I think, say that, do something.
Yeah, yeah, well, you're using ropes for support, so now Stephen's doing the one with the arms, like that's harder, walk all the way forward first, all the way forward, all the way forward, now lift your heels. Lift your heels, yeah, take your buttocks forward, lift your chest, that's your eyeballs. This part has to move forward and up, that's the hard part, I know, we're trying to do it with the chin, yeah, I know, but sometimes the chin can help. Right, so roll the shoulders back. And then lift the chest. That part, yes, not so much the chin, just a little less chin, yes. That better, good. Lower down the feet, okay? One more time, everybody see if you want to play arms straight out for a moment. But walk all the way forward, don't start at the hardest, start easier. Right? And so it's the same thing, so because you're doing good, right? So again, you're leading with your chin, leading with your chest, yeah, better, much better. You feel the difference? Draw the shoulder blades down the back, yes, and move the chest forward and up, any of them, yes, good, knock the belly, and put the hips, yeah, yes, chest up, yes, hips forward, lower your heels, good, lower your heels and walk back, good, okay, so that goes one. So we do this chest over the arm, right? We do this in the bridge and shoulder stand, right? Same thing action, okay? And then we also do the bow. There's a clue. Okay, so now ropes two. Ropes two is like more like a sun salutation up dog to like down dog and forward bend. So walk first. You bring your heels on the block, feet together, and then elbows in. Now as I go down, I turn the hands, see the hands can turn, so the shoulders can turn. So this is a down dog, my shoulders are a little neutral, then when I go into the forward bend, I can roll my shoulders in. And then I go. So the shoulders are a little bit, right, and then you go. It makes me hear this, right? And then it's so good, if you can't get that at a regular sunset station, just can't. Put a little strong on your hands, right, but you'll get it. And you try to swing up, but if you can't, just walk out. Okay? You don't really need to do it now, if you have to. But take the block to the wall, take your heels on the block, the top ropes, yeah, that, not on your face. You don't want that. Yeah, so heels on the block, feet together, elbows in. If you can balance there. Then you tilt forward, take your arms back. The down dog, and then you go roll your shoulders in, go into the forward bend first. Forward bend, head to shins together. Roll the shoulders in, let your buttocks drop to the middle of the room. Yeah. Now inhale, and lift your head up, roll your shoulders open, hips down, chest up, go forward, all the way. Go, hips down, chest up, good. Chin up, chest up, good. Exhale, forward bend. Roll the shoulders in, head to shins. Straight arms, breathe, yeah, head to shins. But it goes this way, then your head goes that way. Now inhale, up dog. Inhale, okay, up dog. Buttocks down, chest up. Roll the shoulders back, buttocks down, okay. Yes, exhale, yes.
So the steer two are really hard, right? But then you go back and forth a few times, I try to do 6 or 7 back and forth. Hips down, Stephen. Chest up, yes. Let your hips in, go, yes, now exhale into the lower back. Head to shin, good, good enough, good enough. Roll your hands this way, yeah, let it this way, that way, yeah, now go up. Good, fix it, okay. Yes, good, yes, good, yes, bam, yes, then you go for a bend, good. Head down, head to shin, pull your head, roll straight arms, roll your hands, yeah. There you go, now inhale and walk out with you. Yeah, don't bust the gasket, okay? None of that. Breathing is important, yeah, so if you're like, might be too much, okay? So then, watch, I'll just say one more thing. You can, well, you can do no block and you go deeper, so you want, or you can repeat that one more time. Okay, so I'm here. Go then. See how the hips get closer. See how this is closer. It's harder to see that. Okay, so you want to try that one? You can try. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's what these, the roads we're taking the kind of trying are really, that's the week. Actually, in India, yeah, resolution is in India. Roads to do stretches. Yeah. Coloring kind of like martial arts come from India, actually. Coloring kind originally. So then we go down, up. Yeah, good, yes, and then inhale up dog. Just up, good, hips down, and then exhale down, forward bend, head to chin, yes, even. Yeah, straight arms, take your head to chin, let the body fall into the loop. Then inhale to up dog. Hips down, chest up, head up. Exhale to forward bend. Pull belly in, pull the shoulders. Come on, swing the hips up. Head down. You have to look towards your belly and swing the hips up. Pull the belly. Okay. Yeah, if you stay there too long, you're having momentum, right? So sometimes you want to use momentum, right? If you lose momentum, you just stop and give it back up. Yeah. Good. Okay. Very good. And I think I've challenged you enough. Okay. So then, press your Uttanasana, wide legged forward bend. So you take your heels back and back. Then you take your hands down. And then you get your head down and use, yeah, basic props. Yeah, have a block where you need for your head. So when you, so look at my hands, so you know headstand too, tripod headstand, please. You know, tripod headstand. Headstand too, right? So the position of the hands is not this, right? It's this. It's like chaturanga arms, okay? So you have even weight on your hands, your feet, and your head, ideally. Okay, working through that, okay? So you use a block, okay? And if you can't get your head down, it's not the end of the world, okay? So turn the block up higher. Scott, you just turn the block up. Yeah, so like. And then that, because you want to go forward and back more than side to side. Yeah. Good. So widen your legs, Graham, wider legs, wider. Okay, that's good then, don't go wider. Turn your left foot in. Well, yes, that, bend your knees, yeah, palms flat, yeah. Good. You take your weight back, here, yeah. Take your hands back, here. Rock back, there. Okay, good. Breathe. In and out. Through your nose. Relax your abdomen. Bring your hands more forward, Stephen. They should be wrist, no, the other way back. Wrists under your elbows, not too far. Yeah. Push down with your elbows into your wrists. Push forward into your hands and fingers. Squeeze the elbows in. Bring your hands just a little more forward. They're too far back. No, the other way. Sorry. Yeah. Now lift the shoulders up and you take the head down. Good. Good. Then good.
Good, Sky. Nancy, you can take the block down a notch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe not. Bend your elbows back, yes, there you go. Push down, push forward, squeeze the elbows in, lift the shoulders up. Lift the head down, good, and breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. There you go. Good, okay, and then coming up, so it should become peaceful, this actually should become a restorative pose for you. Okay, that is the idea with the head resting. Okay, doesn't mean you don't have any action, you do have action, right, there are actions occurring. So. You have that, right? Right, but don't lean into it, keep the weight in the legs, yeah, widen the legs. Right, now put the hand back a little. Breathe the elbows in, lift the shoulders up, take the head down. Second head sit, yeah, good. So this goes up, this goes in. And down, not out, in. This is, so these, the spine, move the spine away from the skin towards the sternum. Here's the skin.
Yeah.
Here's the
Oh,
sternum.
good.
Move the spine, good.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I
Good.
feel this in my house and
You don't?
I do, that's all I'm feeling.
Your thighs are tighter, yeah, it depends on where, yeah, everybody's different.
Yeah.
No, there's not one guy in the box, right? They're all different. So then you go to walk your hands forward, lift up, concave back, and your fingertips, so heel your feet in just enough. So that you can use your legs, buttocks to heels, right? And press into the outer feet with the inner feet, hands pull the waist and you come up all the way, so no, you can come up all the way, right? You can lift up all the way, all the way, all the way. Yes, then you bring your feet together, right? Because coming out is when we lose our concentration and box it up and then you get hurt. But you do instead of going exhale. And then stretch, right? Okay, so slow down that command, very important. That's it. So you can take hold of that have a hand to the wall, you can use for block, right? Or just, just do all of the block, but hold your mat in half, so you have a big mat, so that you have more kitchen under your horns, okay? So if you guys, and you're gonna stand 4 blocks each, like that, okay? So you each need 4 blocks. Cool.
This on the didn't believe me.
We could do it 90 since we did roads today, but I couldn't do it. So you can set up like that, okay? So, yeah, you'll have to pretty long, okay? Thank you. Yeah. So do 1 block, and then bring it just a little forward so that it doesn't tip. Otherwise it's down. Okay, so then you take your interlaced webbings together, right? And you bring your hands down. So come look on the side so you can see. So my webbings and my fingers are together. Pinky side of the hand extends, so the pinky side of the wrist comes down. And you go close, but don't open the hands and push the blocks. So you bring your head down and you squeeze your thumbs in towards your head. Press the forearms down, lift the shoulders up, don't sink, right? Shoulders up. And then you lift up, press down, head and forearms, lift the hips. So I'll probably have to help you, but see that block comes into the back. I don't need it, right? But you will, I suspect, okay?
Fine.
So, look here, Brent.
Yeah. Like that.
No. Okay, so here's the pinky side of the hand, that's the logo. Those are 2, right? You should, don't push the block. Right? This. And then bring your head down here. Don't widen your elbows, stick your elbows a little narrower. Yeah, that's too narrow. That's good.
Right.
Now bring your head on the ground. Good, press the forearms down, lift the shoulders up, walk in, lift your knees, walk in, lift your hips up, lift your hips. Press the forearm down, is the head on the ground? Yeah. Good, okay, good, 1 leg up. Good, straight leg, this leg has to be straight, this leg has to be straight, it's not straight, flex the foot, flex, good. Good, flex the feet, that's pointed, yeah, no, flex like that, yeah, push the heels to the wall, you okay? Take this back and push this forward, breathe, good, leg up,
See what happens when you come down with two legs?
That was the other thing, wasn't it? Great one.
Okay, all right, so let me know, next time I'll help you, okay? Okay, don't just come down, never come down with two legs, ever,
Oh,
okay?
sore, yeah.
Yeah, one leg, because that two leg is very heavy, right? It does that round. Okay, one leg up, okay, so scoot over a little, your elbows are coming on, there you go. Press down here, lift up here, press down, good, lift your hips up, good, straight leg up. Straight, flex your foot, straight your knees, fire your side, yeah, jump. Good, okay. Yes. You okay? Sorry, that was a bang. Okay, you all right? There you go, you're in it. Good, feet a little this way. Yeah, buttocks forward.
How did I fall down? You see, kind of.
You're in a curve here, yeah, you are in a curve.
Yeah, but I should be curving toward the wall, not away from it, and
So
then.
you probably were trying to balance it
No.
out or something. Okay, so I'm gonna help this guy come out, watch, okay? I'm holding your hips, take one leg, move forward, straight leg, always a straight leg. Flex the foot. Now stop here, stop. Take this leg off, now open your waist, take this leg up. Right, so use this leg, so you don't fall so heavy,
Yeah.
right? And then you can balance, okay? This time. Yeah, you wanna try it? Yeah. Yeah. Forearms down, shoulders up, head down, hips up, move your hips, walk in, keep walking in, so you hit that block. There's a block here, walk, yeah, keep going. Lift your hips, press the forearms down, shoulders up, straight knee, turn the leg. Yep, see, see, one leg follows the other, they go together, right? Press the heels to the wall, okay? Good, move the buttocks forward, yeah, good, flex your feet. Yeah, good, okay? Not terrible, right? Yeah. So now we'll come down, I'm gonna hold your waist. So you go halfway, now take this leg off the wall, this leg off, good. Well, yeah, pull from your waist, right here, pull. Coming in, yes, keep this leg straight, keep that leg straight, good. Because if you bend the knee, you'll go on your knees, right? Yeah, good, this is good. Okay.
The best part is to take it like.
It's like, always, yeah. So when you're in your, any kind of upside down, the earth element is here, and that's the air element, the switch, yeah. Okay, so now. Take a little Uttanasana for a moment. So you can release the back of your neck. And the backs of your legs, and your buttocks, and your lower back, and everything. Couple breaths. Okay. And I'm gonna do some floor back bends. So otherwise known as baby back bends. Okay. So you take your blanket on the mat. Like so. In the middle, like that. And then you're gonna lay down on it. So your hips are on it and pulling out a little away from the wall. You don't want to be too close to the wall. And then you big toes together, heels apart, make a pillow and rest like this. Okay, it's called prone shavasana. This is the preparation for the back bends. And the reason that the blanket is in, so it's under your pelvis and hips, okay? So see how I have my blanket open like this? Yours is not open this way. Yeah, you're gonna learn how to fold and unfold the blanket, you can tell you why it's that. Okay. Yeah, make a pillow, toes, big toes together, heels apart, come a little forward, guys, get your feet on the blanket. Now point your feet and turn your heels out. Yes, like that. So your buttocks is broad, backs and thighs are broad. So if buttocks is pinching, that means your lower back is pinching. And so the buttocks away from the side of the sacrum means the lower back also spreads. You're relaxing your lower back. Turn your head to one side. Yeah, you can make it pull with your hands if you like. So this is prone shavasana. Yes, let your heels fall apart from them. Yeah, like that. Right, observe how that broadens the backs of the thighs, the buttocks. And hopefully releases the lower back. So when we do these floor back bends, the real big point is press the hips into the floor.
And by the hips, I mean where the top of the thigh meets the bottom of the pelvis, if the groin meets the bottom of the pubic bone, not the top area. That makes sense? That's where you do a back bend from your legs and hips. You do a back bend from not the top of your hip, but the bottom of your hip, same as a forward bend. Okay, ideally, that's what you're working towards. So now come up on your elbows or Sphinx pose. Okay, so your elbows are under your shoulders. And then your forearms and wrists are in a straight line, palms down. Yeah, so bring your elbows a little more forward, Graham. Yeah, and a little more in towards your middle of your body. In,
And
yeah, there you go. So they're right under your shoulders. And widen your forearms a little bit out. Yes, but not your elbows. Yes, that's it. Now, press your elbows down, press your forearm down and lift your chest up. Okay, that's Sphinx. Now, for the legs, extend one leg, so you can lean to one side, roll the front thigh in, broaden the buttock away from the side of the sacrum, roll the inner thigh up. Down on both legs, roll the front thigh in, broaden the buttocks away from the side of the sacrum. So instead of pinching the buttock in towards the sacrum, you're bringing the buttocks around to the front. Okay, now lower your legs, and you can also do this by curling your toes under, lift your knees and roll both thighs in if you have that flexibility. So then you draw the outer ankles in, so the feet point straight back. Press the tops of the feet down and lift the knees up. So it's like up dog. Now find your tailbone and curl it in towards your pubic bone. So that should help you press the bottom of the pubic bone down and the top of the groin. You feel that? The bottom of the hips. Okay, so here, this area, press this down. Okay, that's hard. Many people, because you're tight there. Okay, and then pressing into the forearm and elbows, lift the chest, and then pull the arms back a little and roll the shoulders back in order to move the sternum forward. Roll the shoulders back, Stephen. Yes, and lift the chest up and move the chest forward as you roll the shoulders back. Yeah, that's Sphinx. Feet are on the ground, knees up, knees. Yeah, no, don't lift the feet. Keep the ankles on the ground. Just for a minute. That's and now extend the legs back as you press the hips down and lift the chest up. Can you feel that? Right, and the buttocks is engaged. Right, the middle buttocks. Press it down. Don't squeeze it together. Okay, don't squeeze the buttocks together. It will squeeze a little bit. You don't have to overdo that. Press it down. Okay. All right. That's Sphinx. Okay. So now bring the forehead down. Pull the wrists back. You can adjust your blanket or yourself. So your wrists are down by your rib cage. Now we'll do cobra. Okay. Draw the outer ankles in. Press the feet down. You can roll the thighs in one by one and extend the legs. So that'll help you lengthen your lower back. Draw your outer ankles in. Press the feet down. Lift the knees up. Tailbone towards the pubic bone. Press the lower part of the pelvis down. And when you do this, it'll just lift you up, right? It's like a locust, right? But keep your hands down, roll your shoulders back. Now come to the bottom rib cage, extend the legs back, press the hips down. And then if you use little arms, come to the belly button, roll the shoulders back, extend the chest forward. Then lift a little higher, come to the top of the pubic bone. And lift the chest, roll the shoulders back, elbows in, good. Now come down to the belly button, stop. Press the hips down, extend the legs, maybe no hands. Okay, then you come down to the bottom ribs, right? Chest forward, shoulders back, and then you come down. Good. And turn your head to one side. Make it the long one. So that's cobra. So then we're going to do up dog to down dog with the toes curled under. Do it a couple times, Emily. Don't hurt yourself. I know you don't like that one. And then we'll go to the tops of the feet for up dog. Okay. So bring your hands under. Come to hands and knees. Throw your toes under. Go for the up down dog. Okay. So you have to find the right distance. Then you're going to go from down dog to straight arm chaturanga. Push up. Look here. Look here, push up. Don't turn your hands out too much. Yeah. And then from there, you're going to go to up dog. You want to end up with your shoulders over your wrists, with your toes curled under. Then you go to down dog, and you go through straight arm chaturanga, up dog. Keep your legs straight and push your heels back as you pull your hips forward, lift your chest and roll your shoulder back. Okay, and you do that a few times. Keeping the toes curled under. Straight, no, don't go to bent arm chaturanga. No. Just straight arms, down dog, up dog. Toes stay curled under. Straight arms. Keep your arms straight, keep your legs straight, go to down dog. Head down, go to up dog. That's it, straight legs, extend your legs back, pull your chest forward, and roll your shoulders back, lift your chest higher than your shoulder, pull your shoulders back towards your heels. This way. Yes, chest forward, yes, exhale down dog, good. And then one more time, you can go, lower your knees, point your toes, tops of the feet down. And when you press the top of the feet down, lift the knees up, you don't lift the hips, right, hips come down. You pull the hips forward as you extend the leg back, lift the chest and roll the shoulders. Stay there for a couple of breaths. Yes, roll the shoulders back. Yes, chest up. Don't lift your chin so much. Look straight ahead. Lift your chest more and roll your shoulders back. Yes, good. Good, Sky. That's it. Yeah, thighs up, knees up. If your knees are not on the ground enough, up. Lift your knees up. Yeah. Oh, yes. Pull your hips forward. You need to walk your feet more forward. Bend your knees and walk forward with your feet. Walk forward. Yeah. Now lift your chest. Press your feet down. Yeah. Move your shoulders back. Yes, and lift your chest. And pull back in your shoulders, pull your hips more forward. Okay, good, come down and rest, good, okay. So your shoulders are a little too far forward, Emily, you're forward of your wrist, and more of your fingers. Yes, that's better, yes, yes, good, okay. Yeah, beautiful, I know. It's like in warrior poses, you look down, it's straight, and then you look to the side, yeah, exactly, okay, listen.
Where you put energy,
Yeah.
that's a lot of, it tightens the lower back.
For you, yeah, because you're tight in the front of the groin, you're doing your back bend from your lower back instead of from here. Right, so that's what you need to work more on looking in front of the groin. Rest in your Shavasana. So some people find it more restful for their lower back to do this crocodile pose. So you widen your legs, and then you turn your feet out like that, and you're on your inner knees. And personally, I don't like that, so, but if you do, you can do that. I prefer the toes in. Yeah. Feels out, buttocks drop. Okay. So then we're gonna do locust, fun, fun, fun. Okay, so we have a few variations, okay? So take your arms forward, take your forehead down, okay? Actually, you can lift your head up for a moment. And when you take your arms forward, don't overextend. Walk your arms a little bit back into the shoulder sockets, okay? And have your hands a little wider, Stephen, your wrists. So here, you're doing something like this. Just move your hands out a little more. Yeah, so they're more in line with the outer edge of the shoulder. That's it. Now extend one leg and roll the thigh in and then do the other. Draw the outer ankles in. Press the feet down, lift the knees up, tailbone towards the pelvis. Press the bottom of the hips down. As you extend the leg back, lift your head up. Lift your head up. That's it. You can walk your hand back a little to help you lift your chest up. Pressing the hips down, just lift the right leg and extend it. Straight knee. That's it. Good. Lower the right leg. Roll the thighs in. Press the hips down. Lift the knees. Extend the left leg. Head up. Walk your hands more back, Stephen. Walk your hands more back. More back. More back. Straight elbows. Chest up. Head up. Lift your chin. Yes. That's it. Lower the left leg. You can roll the thighs in. Right. Extend the legs. Press the hips down. Right arm. Straight arm, straight elbow, just like you straighten the knee, and reach. Press the hips down, left leg. Left arm, right arm, left leg. Now, roll the thighs in, hips down. Extend the right leg, left arm. Head up, chest up. Yeah, like cobra. Yes. Lower down. Roll the thighs in, press the hips down. Both legs. Head up, chest up, both arms. Reach up, extend, arms and legs, reach and stretch. Good. There's actually one Krishnamacharya does. Like this. That's hard. Don't do it. That's hard. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. He does it with the leg wide too. It's hard with the leg wide. So then we'll do this way, palms up. Okay, forehead down, take a breath. Extend and roll the thighs in. Draw the outer ankles in, press the feet down, lift the knees up, press the tailbone to the pubis, press the pubis down. When you press the hips down, the head will come up automatically. Press the pubic, lift the head, chest, arms, legs. Good. Extend the arms and legs, press the hips down and lift. Yes. Lift. And slowly release. That was nuts. Turn the head to one side and rest. Okay. So then
Bakasana. So. You bring your elbows like Sphinx. Now you bring your left forearm across, lift your elbow a little more out to the side, not in, okay? Yeah, bend your right leg. Okay, you can lean over a little. Take your right hand on the inside of the right foot. And then have your fingers pointing down towards the ankle. And then roll your right shoulder forward, elbow up. Try to keep your right knee in. And then you press the foot down. So this is the easiest hand hold method, elbow up. Yes. So just this left forearm across. See how my left forearm is across? Yes. Left elbow more to the left. Yes. Good. Lift your head and chest. Move your left elbow more forward and out to the sides. Relax. Right back your foot. Relax your knee. Roll this over. Yes. Yes. This way. Yes. Yes. Okay. Come down. Take a deep breath. Look at it on the other side. So look here. You're just saying both elbows, okay? Roll the thighs in. Okay, keep the legs really close. Then you bring the right forearm across, elbow a little out to the side. Okay, you can lean a little. Bring your left hand on the inside of the foot with the palm facing out. Now, roll your shoulder around, elbow up. Bring your hand on the top of the foot. Look here, look here. Hold like this, which is my elbow in. Yes. So turn your hand the other way. And hold the inside of the foot. And hold the inside of the foot. No, it's like this. Here's my hand. And the foot. That's the outside of it. No. The arch of the foot is in. Turn the hand the other way. Yes. Get in and roll the elbow up. Let the foot down. Yeah. Okay. Like that. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know words. Confounded. Yeah. Hand over this way and relax the hand.
Oh.
Yeah. Bring the elbow. There. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Take a rest. Can you do the full close hand? Full hand hold? No, let's see. So we're gonna do the full hand hold. Okay, so you do like this. You do like this. Watch. Turn, so it's like chaturanga arm.
Yeah.
Okay, so now instead of my finger pointing back, I'm pointing forward. And see, I'm not gripping my foot. I'm just pushing down. Yes, Emily. Left elbow over to the side. Yes. Yes. And then roll the right ribs around. Yes. And press. Okay. Yes. And press that elbow down into the wrist. Okay. Under view. Get the toes. The toes will come down.
Wow. Whoa.
Okay. Okay, so that's the full hand hold, and eventually you do both arms and legs, but that's gonna be hard to do on your own. It's very good to have some help with that. But let's try that. And the left side. Try on the left side. Pretend you did the right side. Look here. Here's my hand. Here's my inside edge of my foot. So I'm gonna hold. Right now I have to walk up, my hand is flat. You're on the outside of the foot still. Yes. Now elbow up, spiral your hand forward like you do in chaturanga arm. Press down. No. So your elbow has to be bent. And your fingers have to keep your hands straight. Don't see the fingers straight. Yeah. Then your elbow this way. Yes. And then you have to turn your hand. So your hand has to go in front of your hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that.
Right, so you start with this,
Yeah.
and then you turn your hand, no, the other way.
These.
I know. You have to turn your hand, bend your elbow, up, yeah, don't grip your foot, open your hand, yes. You have to turn your hand You really. Okay. Forget it, that's too hard. Okay. So don't go yet, we have one more post down us, okay? It goes up, okay? So. Keep favors the thumb, extend, roll the class. Okay, and you can use one by one. So first thing is start to hold both feet, if you can get the feet, try to get the ankle, if you can get the ankle, try to get the top of the shin, try to walk the legs in. Now press the hips down like we've been doing. Press the pubic bone down to the bottom. Tailbone to the pubic bone, head up. As you press the hips down, the head should come up a little. Flex your feet, pull your legs back. Then let your feet relax and point and press the hips down and lift the legs up. Okay? Good, and then keep holding your legs, come down, rest, and repeat 2 more times. No, keep holding your legs. Keep holding your legs. Yeah, good. Now. Flex your now. Head down. Like that, press down. Listen to it. Stay pressing there. Head up. When you press here, the head should come up already, right? Because that pressing down. Now you got this. And then.
No.
So first you do this, and then you do that.
Right,
Okay?
yeah.
Flex and then point. Okay. Good. Press the hips down with the head up. You all right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Come on, Mom. All right. So come down. Move lower. Yeah. Now, and your legs in. Oh, good. Flex your feet. Press your hips down. Lift your head up. Lift your chest up. Lift. Yes. Yeah. Keep holding. No rockers today, huh? More rock? Okay. Oh, you did already.
Oh.
Okay, so now we'll push back slowly in the child pose, hands and knees. Take your time. So start using something on your hips, so you don't strain your knees, okay? And grab one of those, like keep the blanket under your shin and then put something there. Yeah, you can use that. And then like as you need, on your knees, right? Stick one, try one. And put it right up behind your knees. If it's your knees that are with the folding of the knees, bring your knees way back. Your knees are on that other blanket. Way back, yeah, there you go, wide knees. Yes, good. So after the back bends, instead of doing an extension like you're doing at the beginning of class, this is a bit more round in your lower back, right? More like child's. Yeah. Is that okay for you, guy?
Yeah.
So bend your elbows. You're good.
Huh?
Yeah, it's fine. Bend your elbows and rest your head on your arms like this. So you have the. Yeah, and let your buttocks go back over your heels as much as you can comfortably. And Stephen, you can bring your knees left wide. Yeah, and just round. It's a round, after the back bend, you want to elongate the lower back, right? So this is more elongated. Yeah. Yeah. Now slowly go up. And sit in Dandasana, a little twist. So you can sit up on however much height you need so that your hips, when you're in Dandasana, you don't want your hips here, right? So you want your sacrum in and up in preparation to go into the forward bend. So if your hips are rolling back and you do a forward bend, that's when the doctor said forward bends are bad. Okay, but like this, it's good. Forward bend is coming from here, not here. Same with the back bend. Back bend doesn't come from here, it comes from here. And then in the T12 also. Okay, so you have to sit up on something, Graham. And it's all to say that you need to sit up. Use your 2 blankets, they're right behind you. Just put those blankets or the bolster, whatever, and sit up. Okay. Stand the legs, hand beside the hips. Lift the torso up out of the hips. Bring the legs down. Not to push the ribs. And I see you end up opening them. I know, it's a bad habit. So it's lifting straight up instead of, oh, yeah. But lift your chest more, yeah, sit up on the blanket, use that other blanket, sit on the blanket. You need something. Scoot your buttocks back more. Side, get all the way on more. Yes, there you go. Better, better. Take that other blanket, you need 3. Use that other one. Back to your mind, hold it now. Okay, now bend your right knee. Okay. And you can hug the knee to sit up nice and straight, and take the sacrum in and up when you do that.
Right knee bent. Look. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Yeah, you could fold up that couple blankets you're higher. See how, fold it in half. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, then you put if you're able, put the right leg over the left leg. And sink the right hip down. And then hug the knee. Lean back a little, get the stuff on the other side of the thigh and hug the knee and lift up. Hug with your left arm, other arm. Yeah, you're gonna twist to the right. Hug with your other arm, stop. You're gonna twist to the right. Yeah, that's it. So bring your right hand behind you, roll your right shoulder back and twist, or if you want to go a little deeper, you can use your right hand to bring the leg more across, lift your left arm up, hook the elbow, and go a little deeper in the twist. Yes, okay, even?
Yeah.
Yeah, lift your right shoulder and roll it back, and look towards sky behind you. No, the other way. Yeah,
Looking towards sky.
the other way, look towards sky the other way. That way. Yes, yes. Yeah, good. Looks like it's straight like that. Dandasana. Yes. Things block here. Yes. Yes. Breathing. Good. Good. Up. The chin, the twist. Yes. Good. That's it. Release, counter twist. We'll do the other side. Counter twist, if you want to try, you just go the other way, before you change, have a nice little, okay? And then sit in Dandasana first, get your legs in Dandasana, organize yourself, yeah. Then bend the left foot, lift your chest, hold the knee, with the sacrum, in and out. Then you take it across. Then you hug the other arm, lean back a little bit, then you lean back in, don't stay leaning back. Left arm behind you, twist, or use the left hand to hold the left leg in more. Hook the right elbow. Yeah. Yes, Stephen, good. Now lean a little and drop the left hip down, lean towards ground. Lift, yes, drop that left hip. Sitting bone. Yes, yes. Hug, if you need to hug on this side, it's tighter. Hug your knee instead of hooking. Hug your knee, yes. And get that knee up as you get the hip down. And look at your right leg when using Dandasana. Yeah. Get that left hip down. Yes, yes, that much. Yes. Good. Gently release and chunky twist. Okay.
Okay.
So on that side, you're a little tighter.
Yeah.
You could use a blanket on that side, right? Then you can get it, and then you start to go, oh yeah, I'm tightening this hip up. That could be causing me back pain. Yeah. Okay. So, Shavasana. Okay. Take knees again. Lift up, and then you can rest. Flat on your back, you can have your knees over a bolster, you can have a blanket under your head, really good. Okay? Shavasana. Okay? You want me to take you into the bind? I'm gonna bring this foot more forward. This. Okay. So check your position, feet fall apart. Arms away from the sides, palms up, so the shoulders are open. And fingers curved, they don't extend, that's engaging. You want to release everything, right? Head center. And then relax and breathe and observe. So the way your mind is doing, it's not a lot, that's a little bit of a lift of the middle part of your body, so you're still in the back end, right? So come out of the roll over. Come on. So you can put something under your neck, the roller. So that's like your which way, so you lower it. Now bend your knees.
Then let's see. Back to the over this rotate, which is. So when we engage, but then we release. I don't know. Rotate, just like. That's the big part of the deal. You reach that out. And so she wants to do this. Move slowly.
mindfully. When you're ready, bend your elbows one by one, bring your hands to your lower ribs and pause there, and just take a couple of deep diaphragmatic breaths. Observe how the upper abdomen moves as you inhale. So you're gonna have to push the belly out a lot. It's not about pushing the belly out, right? But it's the diaphragm moves down and the lower ribs spread out. Not just to the front, it's the side and the back of the body as well. And then that goes up into the upper ribs and chest. And then when you're ready, go ahead and bend your knees up one by one, bring your feet down, pause and breathe with your knees bent, let your lower back release. Take one knee to chest, with two hands, hold the knee. And then bring the other knee to chest, so you're holding both knees, a couple of breaths. Relax your feet, you don't have to flex your feet, bring your knees together. And then make a circle, very small circle with your knees on the ceiling, right? So you're just rolling around the bony landmarks of your pelvis. And then go the other way. And just observe your sacrum and your pelvic bones and your tailbone area. And then come back to the center, hug the knees again, and roll over to your side and rest there a couple of breaths. Rest your head on your upper arm, on your blanket. Bring your top shoulder around, so you're looking a little bit towards the ground. You're getting ready to come up. Knees a little bit into the chest, so the lower back is round and soft. Breathe into your side ribs now. Observe your side ribs. When you go to come up, don't use your back. So you try to follow my instruction. Using your abdomen, look down towards the ground. And then pushing into your top hand, draw your bottom arm back, pull your ribs and waist in, rock your hips back. Your head is the last thing to come up. So you throw up like a ragdoll. Roll towards your face. Use both hands, pull the waist in, round your spine, pull your belly in. Good, that is the last thing to do. So like, if you can, pretty, so that you're not doing this, especially after back bending. Okay. Let's just chant Om Shanti Shanti. Chant that together. Shanti means peace. Grab your voice to the brand. So the other side. Remember, we're talking about training and engaging with your thoughts. So we need to. Yeah, and move the buttocks back and roll the thighs in every single time. Yeah. Yes, much better, right? Yeah. You can take Anjali Mudra if you like, their position. Take a deep breath in for Om. Om. Take a deeper breath, lift the heart, roll the shoulders back, shoulders over the hips. As you exhale, release your head, chin towards your chest. Release your hands to your thighs and pause. Sujalangar Bandha, the throat seal. But keep the front of the throat soft, move it towards the back of the neck and the sides of the throat as well. Release the muscles at the back of the neck and base of the skull. Eyes are closed. And let the energy of your brain and eyes and other senses descend into your heart center. Again. And keep the sense of yourself emanating from your heart center, not just at the front, but also at the back and the sides. And with your eyes closed, on an inhale, curl up the back of your neck. So your head is level, ears over the shoulders, relax the shoulders. Keep the eyes closed and move the eyes to the back of the head. And let your inner gaze be soft and broad. And again, as though you're looking ahead from your heart center, allow your eyelids to gently put open. That's it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day. See you next week, I hope. More weeks to sum up. 3. I mean, September is summer, but kids go back to school. James. Especially to the kids and the parents. Okay, my friends, we're done. So after that, then you should move a little, don't just sit, right, on your hips, move your body. So that you don't stiffen up in a funny way. In a not good way.